Hey guys, this is Rob with a quick electrical Revit tip. Have you ever needed a switch to show up in your power plan, but you don't want all the light switches showing in it? Stay tuned and I will show you exactly how to change that category. So I'm in my residential tutorial project that I have another video on, linked in the description below. I'm here on the second floor of this house type of project. And in the restrooms, there's two bathrooms here off of these bedrooms. I've got this bath fan shown, and I just says send it to lights, and it's controlled with the light switch. Now, what if I want to control this fan with its own switch on the wall, just a line voltage toggle switch? Well, if I try to bring in a light switch down here under lighting devices, let's just bring in a single pole switch, drag it in. I can find the wall, but the switch doesn't show up. Well, what's happening here is Revit visibility works with categories. And so the default is that a light switch is on a category called lighting devices. Well, I turned my lighting devices off in this plan. If I turn them on down here in my view template, I could turn those on. So if I go to here to the visibility graphics override and I go down to the category called lighting devices, I could turn that on, make it visible, and you'd see every light switch in the building. Well, I don't want that either. My conundrum is, how can I create a switch that shows up on the power plan but not the lighting plan? Well, we got to do a little bit of family editing, and I tell you, it's just a little bit. This is just a modification. What we're going to do is we're going to take this light switch family and we're just going to copy it and then change its category from lighting devices to electrical fixtures. We're just changing its category. We don't have to start from scratch. So simply go up to the Edit Family. Now we're in the light switch. We don't even have to do anything with the switch itself. If we just go up to this little box top left, Family, Category, and Parameters, click on that. In here is where the family category gets selected, and you can change it. Right now it's shown as lighting device. If I just change this to electrical fixtures, it changes it to that category. Now I want to save this as a different file so I don't mess up what I already have. So File, Save As, Family, and let's just call this one, and I'll give it a custom name, ER Switch, and I'll just call this electrical versus lighting. And one back up and say OK, save it. And now it's got its own name, ER Switch Electrical. I can load this into my project, go to the power plan. Let's turn these back off. So we're going to turn the lighting devices back off. Now we can go to our electrical fixtures where our new switch ended up right here. Pull in the single pole. Now we can see it because it is actually part of the electrical fixtures category and shows up in this plan. Now to get this to show up on this wall, as you will find out with many hosted families, either you can tab it to get to it, and sometimes even the tab doesn't work and you have to hit the space bar to put it in backwards. The joy of hosted families. And I have videos that show how to make non-hosted families for that reason. But we've got the switch in there. And we can set its voltage to 120 volt. Now we can have it go to the lights for its power, but the actual switch we want here. So if we hover over this and hit this tab a few times, we can get to the circuiting. We're in the electrical circuit. And we can edit the circuit and add this switch to that circuit, finish editing. Now we can actually go in and do some wires by hitting Systems, go to Wire and Arc. And now we can connect it from this connector over to this connector, and we have our switch connected. And it shows up, and all the rest of the switches, which are for lights, do not show up. So hopefully that little tip will help you out. I have many more electrical only videos. I've got one here put up on the screen if you want to go check out how to create a non-hosted family. Thanks for watching.